Good day! Here are the stories for the Manila Times for Saturday, February 13, 2021. The government has further relaxed restrictions against COVID-19 in Metro Manila and other areas in general community quarantine, allowing cinemas, driving schools, game arcades, museums, and other establishments to reopen. Pala spokesman Harry Roque Jr. on Friday said the reopening of more businesses was approved by the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases. Limited tourist attractions, such as natural and theme parks and historical landmarks, were also allowed to resume business. Several organizations of health workers are urging the government to be accountable for its national COVID-19 vaccination program. The Alliance of Health Workers issued the call as the government prepares for the arrival of the first shipment of COVID-19 vaccines this month. In a press briefing on Friday, leaders of the group said the government should assure the vaccines to be administered to health workers must not only be safe and effective, but should also be free. President Rodrigo Duterte on Friday said the United States must pay if it wanted to retain its visiting forces agreement with the Philippines. Speaking during the inspection of newly delivered air assets at Clark Air Base in Pampanga, Duterte accused the US of taking so much from us, and even as so much of Philippine demands were not delivered at all. The UN Human Rights Council will hold a special session on the human rights implications on the crisis in Myanmar on Friday or Saturday in Manila. The special session will take place in a mainly virtual format starting at 10 a.m. from the Assembly Hall of the Palais des Nations. The decision was taken to hold the special session after a joint request by the United Kingdom and the European Union, which has been supported by 45 states so far. The request said the special session was needed because of the importance and urgency of the situation. Senator Sherwin Gatchalian is calling for a more aggressive government response to prevent unwanted pregnancy among young women. Gatchalian issued the call over the weekend following the release of a Commission on Population and Development or POPCOM report that pregnancies among minors aged 10 to 14 was up by 7% in 2019 compared to the previous year. He also warned that the COVID-19 pandemic threatens to further increase the number of adolescent pregnancies, citing experiences from past calamities and disasters. Eliseo Eli Soriano, televangelist and founder of the Members Church of God International, more popularly known as Ang Dating Daan or the Old Path, died early Friday morning in Brazil, the church revealed on its social media posts. It did not give any detail on the cause of his death. He was 73 years old. In business, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas said acquirer-based ATM fee charging or ABFC is more advantageous as it promotes transparency and allows the public to choose which financial institution to utilize. In a statement on Thursday, the central bank said the policy supports the implementation of a more straightforward way of imposing fees as well as enhancements in fee disclosure requirements. The BSP continued that the ABFC pushes for transparency as fees have to be disclosed to cardholders before a transaction. Over to sports, the FIBA Asia Cup qualifier slated on February 17 to 23 in Doha, Qatar has been cancelled. The Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas announced the news on Friday after receiving a letter from FIBA Asia Executive Director Hagop Kajirian saying that the Qatar Ministry of Health ordered the cancellation of the competition due to the rising cases of COVID-19 in the country. Doha was supposed to host the Group A, B, and E action of the qualifiers. Slotted in Group A, Gilas Pilipinas was scheduled to face South Korea on the 18th and on the 22nd, as well as Indonesia on the 20th. The national basketball team leads the Group A standings with a 3-0 slate and is just a win away from qualifying in the FIBA Asia Cup proper in August. Yen Macabenta and Ramon Tufo are today's front page columnists. Macabenta discusses about an exit strategy from the pandemic, while Tufo talks about the Philippines possibly importing pork from her neighbors. Today's editorial calls on Congress to pass a bill on the Department of Water. Read the full version on the paper's opinion section or listen to the Voice of the Times. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to its digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and keep up with the Times. With the Fort Villa Seran, this is Arik John Sequo reporting. May you have a safe weekend ahead.